it's your girl Adeola. So why is the World Bank telling us that Abacha's loot is too big for them to handle? Like, what does that mean? Hey, no, I beg. What are they trying to tell us? Whatever the amount is, just send it. What do you mean it's too big? Maybe it's from one bank to another bank. Do bank transfer. You don't have to carry it with your hand. Do bank we need everything. The bigger, the better. Don't tell our story. We don't want any story. Now they are saying it's too big. The time that the man was looting the money, they didn't know it was big. They let him loot the money. Now they are telling us it's too big for them to have. You see, this is how these people do. Wayo is too much. Tomorrow now they will say Nigerians are the biggest scammers. They still have more than $11 billion that Abacha stole. So you can imagine how much he stole altogether. Like, really, this is what Nigerian officials do? I think it's a shame. For those that are dead today, let this be a lesson to you that no matter what you do, even when you're no longer in power, that is what you will be remembered for. And if your father or mother is stealing money, let this be a lesson for you. I can't even believe that his family is not ashamed of what their father did. His daughter is still doing big mouth. Yabbing Wale so in car the other time. Hey, that is God. So a few weeks ago, I talked about how some foreign companies in Nigeria are enslaving Nigerians. I specifically talked about like Syria and of course MTN. Guess what happened last week? Yes, so MTN got caught. They got busted. Remember when they mandated everybody to register their SIM card, put in their address and so on, their age, and people spent hours in line trying to make the deadline? Well, it turned out that after the deadline from the government passed, there were 5.1 million unregistered cards. And MTN was still making money off of these people using these SIM cards instead of disconnecting them. And those people were still buying credit. So guess what the Nigerian government did? They fined them $5.2 billion. 5.2. I said yes, that is how it should be. With the security situation in Northeast and in other parts of Nigeria, I mean, I don't blame the government for telling people to register their SIM cards. There are so many foreign companies in Nigeria now that are daily violating our laws and treating their employees, which are Nigerians, badly. Yet we have never really heard of a fine or punishment for these companies, except last year when they fined Shell for the oil spillage, $3.9 billion. Did they ever pay that money? So I'm very happy that they decided to fine MTN. However, despite the fine on MTN, I think the Nigerian government needs to step up its game and do thorough investigation of so many of these foreign companies. Lebanese companies, Chinese companies, Indian companies. The workers at the airports, remember that they are constructing the new terminal at the Lagos airport. The workers were protesting recently that they didn't get paid for months. Can you imagine? This is a Chinese company not paying workers for months. So a lot of people are saying that the fine is too much. They are saying it equates $1,000 for each of the 5.1 million unregistered cards. They say it's excessive. I don't think it is. I mean, analysts suggest that the fine could be a form of income generation for the government, because we know that the oil prices have affected the income generated by the government. So if collected, this fine would represent nearly a quarter of the government's $22.6 billion annual budget. So I don't see any problem in them finding MTN. We need to make sure that nobody is violating our laws, but at the same time, we should make sure that these laws are fair and encourages foreign investment. But you guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.